very strong. Like, he came on. Lycan is looking solid right now. Of course, Sand King is getting more out of all of this currently, but Pengu is connecting bot lane.
They managed to find the first blood. We spoke about it.
Already starting to hurt with double bracer. Very volatile side lanes.
Oh, top lane. Yeah. Dalul goes in with the blast off onto Shigetsu. They're trying to run this Wind Ranger down. She'll throw out the power shot, almost killing Dalul. Down to
Sand King rotating bottom even.
They're going on to this Luna, but she had a perfect position to get away. She will still get caught by the blood grenade. Oh, she gets pushed back. Oh no. He's still gonna get cornered right now as they found the X marks the spot from Batyuk. She didn't run away completely fast enough, and thankfully not me still had a blood grenade.
For Shigetsu.
Gonna try with the Rolling Thunder being triggered out. In Your Dream coming through. They do not have much interest in this clockwork, but they will be forced to kill him off first to make some space for themselves. He will go down. In the meantime though, the supports have come on the other side. They find and catch out the Dalul techies, so he goes down too.
Together. So they had to go on him. They had to pivot for the clock kill instead. Top lane, Akoda.
Dalul gets hit with the blast off.
That's
not gonna die though. Shigetsu with a very nice shackle shot connecting onto Dalul. It feels like REKONIX are a little bit too focused on trying to force this tower down. Now they might even lose FBZ. Batyuk has shown up. X marks the spot. Ghost ship thrown out with the focus fire. Varus will try his best with the frost shield out onto this Lycan, but eventually the wolf will fall. Varus, now also having exposed himself, will be easy meat for the rest of Yellow Submarine. And REKONIX, but Pango is heading to the north side. He wants to join up with this Lycan. Hopefully looking for a kill, but not me. He's already triggered off all the bombs. He knows that something is weird. Back in the middle though, they are fighting around the rune spot. They're gonna find a quick kill onto Rain. He ate the first chain frost of the game, and now In Your Dream rolls in after Hakoda, saves Hakoda's life. But fortunately for the side of REKONIX, they have
Batyuk.
Gonna be an Eclipse thrown out by Jakroy. Not gonna connect onto this Kunkka. Varus will throw a chain frost, but it's only gonna be onto the one. Now Batyuk throws a boat connecting onto Varus. The Lich is down. In Your Dream, Rolling Thunder misses Rain. He just sidestepped all of this. He's gonna be A-okay. In the meantime though, Shigetsu getting ran over, but he has a BKB available with the focus fire. Will launch down onto this Lycan. Lycan is dead. Jakroy gets shackle shotted to the trees. He's gonna go down as well. Yellow Submarine dominating this fight as it stands. Rain burrow striking away from this Pioneer. In Your Dream, he can't kill anybody. The swashbuckle misses on the clockwork. He's gonna get hit with the tide, brought back towards Yellow Suba, killed off by Hakoda. Yellow Submarine don't even lose a single hero, Liz. They just drop.
To wait. Oh, great fight in the fifth fight.
They're trying to actually steal away this Roshan. FBZ looking to bring the big man down. FBZ is gonna get it. He has the shapeshift now. It's off cooldown, and Shigetsu all of a sudden has used all of his HP trying to kill the Rosh. Nothing left to survive this skirmish. FBZ with a double kill. They're chasing in after Hakoda. The squirrel will scurry through the trees, and they start the game queuing the Aghadom's Blink, but actually playing a more utility-oriented hero. Win for 4-star if you're playing against Clockwork, of course. He's gonna be the one building the pipe of insight. He's also gonna get the Sinister Gaze out onto Hakoda. In Your Dream comes through with the Rolling Thunder. Hakoda's gonna die very early on. Shigetsu was hoping for a quick retaliation out onto the techies.
Super easily by techies alone.
I'm gonna try kill Rain now. Finding him on the high ground. Does have a Burrow Strike to try and get away. Very low on HP. He's gonna Burrow Strike, but he's dead. No way out of this one, buddy. So he loses his life. It's not just the loss of the Hoodwink. It's not just a PKP trigger.
But I feel like it's one of those things that might eventually start happening. If a carry that's from them.
He carries. Shigetsu gonna get found inside his own triangle. Already having used the Rolling Thunder. They will back with REKONIX. Dalul does get dragged into the river by the X marks the spot. Tidal Wave pushes him to the high ground. Rain gets him with the Burrow Strike. But they have a 4-star. Not me though. Hookshot to the back edge of the fight, but he's gonna regret it. Immediately goes into so much magic damage. He does die, but his team manages to clean up Varus and Delol, and now they've also found FBZ, brought him into the river. This Lycan is gone, didn't even get off his BKB. Jacroy also held in position before BKB, so he's almost certain to die. Finally, it does get triggered out, but Shigetsu is chasing him. Rain providing the vision. The damage will come through, and a very awkward fight for REKONIX. They
will make it a bit worse.
Rolling Thunder gets triggered out, and they did get a pushback combination out onto Delor. Rolling Thunder stuns out Rain. They push him out with some force stops. FBZ with the BKB rushing down on the Sand King. Do they have the damage to kill him? They need Jacroy. He gets out a Lucent Beam just before Rain was about to escape. So Rain is down. Not me. Triggers out the Ghost Scepter, but unlikely to keep him alive in this moment. It actually does. They can't chase him. There's a very nice X-Torrent onto the Pango, held in place by the pushback. But with Jacroy's damage, it's Yellow Super that needs to get out of here. 3-hero Torrent allows the Kunkka to BKB TP. Not worried about the physical damage, but they've left behind the Wind Ranger. She does still have BKB available.
Couple word. Una, Jacroy.
Not me. Finds vision on the hang on. Beautiful blink. He finds Jacroy. This is the target. Doesn't get up the BKB. Luna could be vulnerable. She's getting right click down right now. They are focusing onto the Luna. They've already lost Varus, but he pops a 10 to get off the BKB with the Eclipse. She's fighting mano a mano versus Bancho. The rest of the team, though, focusing Shigetsu as the Wind Ranger is actually going to be the one that dies first.
Still alive.
Is still very low, but not dead just yet. Bash out onto Rain. Sand King with the Borrow Strike. He doesn't connect onto Luna, so he's going to end up dead. Nice little force stop away from Not Me, who's not able to chase down Lycan. So FBZ will also end up surviving this fight.
Like, if you think about all the team fights we had so far, the aggressive team is the one that loses. Awkward.
Going on Shigetsu, also going on Varus. There's going to be a Borrow Strike in the Sharpshooter. Varus not dead just yet though. Rain, he went in. There's a beautiful torrent on 4 with the ghost ship coming through. Varus will be the first one dead, but he buys back immediately. Wants to be involved in the resolution of this fight.
Nice to the mines.
Able to get the mines out onto Rain. Rain is gone, forced to buy back, and now Shigetsu with the BKB, but he's just surrounded. Look at the damage this Wind Ranger is taking. She has to get the hell out of here. But she doesn't manage to do so. She still ends up dead to the tick damage of the Hydra's Breath. Kunkka not going to fare any better himself. Within the BKB, Jacroy just has too much damage.
They have a refresher on Kunkka. Are they actually backing off? Okay, Luna too low.
Okay.
Sand King is up. But there's a BKB on Luna. They're just gonna commit super hard again. BKB on Lycan, of course, as well.
And they know that there's no boats available for Bancho. There's gonna be Varus blinking forward. Sinister Gaze, Chain Frost, Kunkka gonna be the one that goes down first. Bro, Rain had BKB on and he died. He was almost dead before Epicenter even finished.
Yeah, game 1, that honestly, to me, is already painting a picture of a very long puck as well, right? Like, puck was never, especially when Tiny was played middle.
Float your first bet, $130 free dollars.
Tiny?
If this was your bet to make, Lizard, if it was your money on the line,
Tiny?
who are you betting for?
I'm
Tiny?
betting that Tiny's gonna die.
Oh no, he's gone. What?
Not sure. It looked like a miss. It looked like something maybe FBZ destroyed with Onslaught or Trample. Yeah, in any case, it didn't connect. Top lane.
Top lane, they are trying to connect onto Bachuk and Not Me once again. Pressure being put on the Io, and the Io will go down. And now, all of a sudden, Bachuk, he stuck around hoping to dissuade them from the chase, but instead, REKONIX is like, well, thank you for the extra gold. Double kill for Jacroy. They end up losing Shigetsu now as well.
For a Wisdom Shrine play. For now, Puck is not moving.
They're trying to pressure Bachuk on with this Pangolier. He's about to fall again, Liz. Jacroy, is he going to get the kill? No! He does die, but with the reinforcement, they should be able to find the counter kills. They've already lost the Luna. Rain gonna get a double kill by bringing down
Well, they're gonna go on him again.
Drop the coil.
They leave the man alone.
Oh no, he doesn't have level 6. He's getting ran on with the Eclipse. Bachuk, one more right click is all they need. In your dream, will just send the Illusory Orb. And he TP'd for that one, so he's gonna have to do the Walk of Shame when he respawns.
Ember is back. Can they punish this, maybe?
They don't have mana on the puck, and they've already used her magic wand as well. She didn't jaunt away. Impalement art won't connect. He does manage to phase shift through that. Going to the low ground with the Waning Rift. They just need to jump on her. Rain goes in with the Remnant and they find the kill on In Your Dream. Okay, the previous one may be worth it.
No, there was an Invis rune that Ember did get. All the other ones he did, yeah.
Speaking of Ember, he's TPing to the top lane. He wants to assist Bachuk and Hakoda. They want to go on Jikroi here. Wheel of Wonder, check it out. Jikroi gonna try and get off some spells, but he has no mana available. Already gonna lose his life. They brought In Your Dream in with the haste rune, but it's too late. Even FBZ is gonna make his way over here, but they can't catch up. In Your Dreams already used the Dream Coil out right now onto 2. Beautiful trample as well. The damage is being done. Nice Winter's Curse onto Bachuk. He's gonna die. Pulverize, interrupted. Rain gonna get saved out by Hakoda. So they should be able to bail the Ember out of this one. In the end, it's going to be a trade 1-for-1, but it might be more. Rain looking for the 2 hero Searing Chains. Gonna get it. Varus will heal himself up with the Cold Embrace. Tame the Beast does come out, but Hakoda went too far forward. Now he ends up dead. In Your Dream, drawn to the far side as he saw the Tiny TPing in. However, Tiny brought the IO, and the IO was going to die. FBZ happy to claim that kill. Unfortunately, cost him his life. Rain gets...
Top tower has fallen.
Ahead of the puck. He's hunting Luna, by the way. Luna,
yes, and he's found the Luna. Got her in the trees. Jikroi gets immediately relocated onto as well. Bro, the Catharsis, Bachuk is a better man than me.
Before his online. Okay, he does have a blink, right? He just got it. Maybe can make it for top.
He's gonna die. They tried to save him with this IO. Not me, unfortunately, he's also going to end up dead. Jikroi just easily runs him down. Rain, though, on the other side is going to be able to find a kill on Varus. Pulverize will emerge onto Hakoda. So they get the Ringmaster as well.
Weaver, where you just want to go the moment you get it. But it's still not bad. Bachuk.
Get Dream Coiled and silenced up. They should be able to easily burst down the Pango. And good God, that was a lot of damage.
They TP 2 heroes,
Top
though.
lane, though, they're still gonna fight, though. Jikroi right next to a Wheel of Wonder. They brought Rain in as well. They would really love to find this kill. Tiny's even made an appearance, but look at this. The beautiful bushwhack onto Rain and not me. One of them is already down. Rain perhaps to follow. Almost died. Was gonna suffer his first death and give away a lot of gold. But with the escape back, they keep him alive. Shigetsu able to find the hoodwink, but the interruption from FBZ. He tramples in onto Shigetsu. They find the kill on the Tiny.
Nice.
They're still on the chase, but they're not gonna go beyond the tier 2 tower.
A very free for FBC now.
He saved the low is the question. Nope, Varus will do it for him with the Cold Embrace, and Jikroi is here too. Let's turn the attention back in towards the Ringmaster. Trample with the Pulverize directly on the Tiny. Tiny might die here. He gets healed up by the IO. The Wheel of Wonder will be there to zone back Jikroi, but the Winter's Curse makes sure that Rain dies. No! Gets off a Slide of Fist dodge at the very end with a big Magic Wand charge. What a player! Rain ends up living. Bachuk, though, well, we know what happens to Bachuk in this game. He just dies very easily. Yellow Submarine, they need to retreat. Rain, can he get himself out of here? There's no Dream Coil, there's no Pulverize, so the Ember Spirit should be fine.
Ayo, though, forced to reload back in.
Relocate. Yeah, double kill for Jikroi. Man, Bachuk, bro. Tiny Sharpshooter this time will be very clutch onto him, dealing a huge burst of damage. That's maybe another reason why FBZ won't even consider the Aghanim Scepter. They already have the break from the Hoodwink.
Ah, man, the moment the BKB is up on Primal, the game feels so much better. So many times you don't see it on time, but Bachuk top.
Oh no, Bachuk, not again, bro, not again. Dream Coil's out, Trample is there, Bachuk is dead.
That's 8 deaths, by the way. Look, they have time to TP in with the Primal and counterplay this as they're going on the Luna. If this was a game in which they had some objectives, maybe this is a kill. This is most likely a kill. But Tier 1 tower is still alive, on the bottom lane and the mid lane. It's just hard to play the map with Relocate. There's still a little bit of a downtime before Reload goes through. It's 3 seconds, 3.5, whatever. More than plenty time to TP in and counterplay it.
But can have so many knock-on effects on the rest of the game.
Yeah,
because it's not like the mid lane went too badly, and FBZ lost his lane on the Primal.
It just trickles down, right? Like when one lane goes to hell too heavily, It's hard to come back. Puck now getting another kill, and Puck finding so much
Oh no,
use.
Bachuk. Hold on, it's Bachuk again. Down bottom, trying to TP out, but they have the Eclipse, they have the Lucent Beam, they have the right-click damage. Damn.
Damage coming from if you itemize the 2 BKBs. Enough.
Try to toss back the Luna, but who's stuck in where with whom? There's going to be the Winter's Curse.
Okay.
Rain only getting attacked by the IO. That's not so bad. Pulverize, though, going in onto the IO with the Rolling Thunder of Bachuk, trying to hold back Jacroy, but it's not going to matter because FBZ and In Your Dream just jump the back line. They kill off the Ember Spirit. Puck does get passed into the fountain. Okay, this is a good thing. It's a 2-for-1 trade, but the Puck is dead. Nice big streak taken away. That will give the rest of REKONIX pause. They don't have a BKB on Luna. She still hasn't finished her Satanic, so they'll slow down the push. FPZ coming back in, looking towards getting Shigetsu in danger. Shigetsu about to die here. Forced to buy back immediately to try and salvage this game. Ayo will try to get towards Bachuk, but this Pango literally doing nothing, just a liability, providing another sort of glaive bounces. Satanic, Butterfly, Serrated Shiv, Dragon Lance and Manta. FBZ also finding the Tiny. Shigetsu forced to BKB, but can he get out of here? They come in with the Rolling Thunder. They do burst through onto this Winter Wyvern. Delo's in danger as well. They should be able to at least get him. No, beautiful bushwhack to halt out Rain. Finally, though, Bachuk is going to be able to bring him down. But of course, Bachuk will encounter his normal fate. Be sent down and
Dire are scanning.
Gonna break on the Luna. They'll reveal her with the Observer Ward. They know where she's at. In Your Dream, getting a Dream Coil out onto her Coda as well as Rain. Her Coda almost certain to die here. Does get the escape back, trying to get away from FPZ. Bachuk trying to do some interruption. He gets Winter's Curse. He is almost certain to die. Ayo trying to save him.
Tiny's
will manage, and they kill off the Winter Wyvern, but the Tiny is the one that's melting. Shigetsu, his BKB is going to expire. He has no buyback. GG is called. Yellow Submarine went for the Hail Mary play. Unfortunately, they find out that in this game, God does not exist. God is Jikroy.
Jikro and the boys, like overall, this Luna, they managed to kill her off a couple of times with some really nice reload plays, but overall, they, in the end, the moment they got the BKB blink on